Hello everyone, to Fudge 3004 here. I am in Empyrion Galactic Survival. I just got the notice that the drones are coming, so you guys are gonna get to see this cannon in action. So hopefully this will work out good and you guys will get to see it blast some things right out of the sky. So that's what we're hoping for, and let's just see if that's gonna happen. I just got the notice like a few short seconds ago, so I am in the process of making stuff for the hover vessel that we're going to create today. So we're gonna see if we can get a lot of stuff done. Maybe we can get that guy built, and then we can go out on a mission and figure out some stuff. So I'm working on the thrusters, and I have an RCS. I'll probably need to make more. I don't know. I haven't built one of these for like a really long time, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So let's see what all is going to happen. So I'm gonna wait for those drones, and in the meantime I think I probably am going to go ahead and like build something probably out of yeah, I could do this with this stone. I could also put on the roof while I'm waiting for the drones to appear. So I'm gonna put those in number 9. And then we're gonna figure out a place to start setting up our hover vessel, and we're probably gonna do that right outside here. So we'll just put down like a few of these blocks, and then what we can do is start setting it on there, and then we can do some things to get to the underside of the hover vessel. So as soon as we get to that point, I will catch up with you guys whenever we get that far, after the drones come, of course. You know, I want you guys to see when the drones are coming, what's going to be happening. So they'll be showing up here in the next couple of minutes, so I'm just going to wait until then, and I will continue putting up this ceiling. I'm almost out of blocks already, so as soon as they show up, I'll get going with that, and we will see what happens. Okay, there it goes. It's showing it right now. It's blasting those drones. Here are the drones. Here's one, and there's 3 of them. Nice. And this thing shoots from a long ways away, as you can see. So it's already taken down those drones, so that was incredibly easy. It just shoots from a long ways away, and I don't have to really worry about it at all. And then I can just come over here and collect their loot. This is one of the best things about that cannon. It's going to find them from a long ways away. About a quarter mile away or so is what it does. So yeah, these are the drones. I was attacked by 2 of them, like I said in my last video. So now we have nice enough stuff to do a lot of things. I have enough bullets in there. I put a whole bunch of bullets in the cargo. Ooh, oh, nice. We needed that. Yes. All right, now we can make those drill charges for the that one device that we need to get that going, so we can make the tier 2 drill, because we needed an energy matrix. So that's what we're going to be doing, is making an energy not making it, but those energy matrices will make us one drill, so that's going to help us out a lot too. Quite know what he's shooting at, but whatever it is, I'm sure it needed to be shot at, so let's go and see if we can see. He's shooting over this way. I'm gonna go see if I can check this out and see what I find. Oh, these guys. He's just shooting at these guys. These guys are harmless. They won't do anything to us. So I think think I'm going to change the settings a little bit for that gun, just to make sure he isn't like wasting bullets needlessly. So I also found out how to get into the base, well, to access a lot of the base controls. Look at the base and press P. So we can go to the devices and we can go to the cannon turret. Now we can actually go ahead and just turn off a lot of this stuff, so that way it isn't just wasting ammo for whatever, because that's an alien. So warp drive turret, mounted weapon, thruster, generator. So these are the things that's going to be shooting at, along with Predator and other factions. So this will help us save a lot of bullets, instead of it just you know, not doing it at all, or just wasting bullets, and then we can turn these on and off as we need to. So to access it, you can just go like that, and you can see, you can look around and actually, you know, control what you're doing. Okay, we have a lot of stuff in here. I have 2 hover engines, and I'm gonna run out of room here real quick like, so I'm gonna put you back in there, put you in there. I need a lot of this stuff for like the hover vessel, just to make sure that I actually have enough stuff. I'm gonna go put that in there because I need that in there. I'm gonna go and put the copper, silicon, and iron in there because I really don't need to be carrying those. And how about I just put the logs in there? Okay, so I'm gonna go and start taking this stuff out, and then we're gonna start building our ship. And I'm gonna need blocks, a lot of blocks, and they're gonna have to be iron blocks. So got some cargo blocks, and I'm gonna have a couple of fuel tanks, so that's gonna help us out a lot. So let me see about making some blocks. Probably out of steel plates, I'm assuming. That's what it kind of looks like. So, and I have enough of these to be able to help us out a lot. So let's go to blocks. And capital vessel starter, small vessel. See, this thing has a lot more than that other crafting thing does, the other constructor. So, steel blocks. So, small vessel and hover vessel. And then, of course, you have these for, okay, artificial mass, concrete for the base, and armored concrete for the base. So, we need to hull combat small blocks. Hover vessel, hardened steel plates. Now, I thought we had some hardened steel plates. You know what? We do. Where are they? They're in here. Let's get those hardened steel plates out. There's not a lot left, so I'm going to have to go and get some hardened steel plates if I want to make any of those. But I don't know that I'm necessarily going to worry about it. I may just go ahead and make the blocks as they are for like the hover vessel and do it that way. So this is for balancing the weight of the vessel to make it, you know, do one way or the other, or just keep it from falling over. I should probably go and put on some wing blocks should I need to, but I think I will probably go ahead and I'll do 2 of those. Small, okay, that's only for small vessels, so I don't need those for the hover vessel. So, let's go and do, oops, not that many. Let's do 50 of those small blocks. That will be good to help us out, and then we don't need to worry about it. I can make those, but the hardened steel is kind of expensive. It is not kind of expensive, it's quite expensive. It's right here, and I don't have any sathium, so that's why I can't make any hardened steel. So and I also was looking at devices, and I was looking at the EVA boost. Armor boosts offer specific enhancements, but also have downsides. You need an armor locker to equip and remove armor boosts, and boosts. Undressing a suit will, with boosters equipped, will keep the boosters added in your suit. So, but it does minus 150 on your armor. Heat protection is minus 15, but cold protection is 190. So if you go into space or really, really cold areas, you need this. So I'm not going to worry about making one right now, besides I don't have any gold. So whenever I find the gold, I can begin making those. But until then, I'm not going to be able to. I also am going to make a couple of the thruster blocks medium, so that way I can get around a little bit quicker. I'm going to put Gatling guns and a minigun, and here are those blocks. So this is actually going to kind of be a little bit of a challenge to figure out how to make this. So I am going to start working on that here in just a couple of minutes. And then I will catch up with you guys as soon as I can get this going, and we will see what we can do, and we'll probably get some hardened steel blocks and stuff like that in a little bit. So hang out with me, guys, and I'll be right back. So I am gonna have to put that hover vessel starter up here. I tried to place it up in the air and it fell down on the ground, and I had to kind of take it apart. And I couldn't get my stuff back, so I had to make another one. So that's what this one is going to be about. And I am going to make a ramp to get up there, and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do, because I went to make that, and I did make it. I put it up in the air, and it just fell down on the ground. It doesn't float until you put it up on something, apparently, is what I have heard. So we are going to try this. But first, now we need to make a ramp. But you can see that these blocks are only going square. How do you make a ramp? Well, you need to right-click. And so when you right-click, then it comes up with a whole bunch of these different blocks, and there's a lot of them. So what we can do is actually take like a slope like this, and then we can do that, and then now we have a ramp, you might say, to get up on there. Now it's going to be almost a solid block, but it'll work. It'll get us up there to where we can actually get that stuff. So let's go ahead and let's put the starter right up on here if we can. So and if maybe we will go to here, and then we will put another block out here. Now we need to go back to the block, and then we'll do it like that. There we go. Now let's see if we can get that starter going on here, and then we can figure this out. And I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to give this a good whirl and see what happens. So if I place that right there, okay, now that starts right there. Now what I should be able to do, I'm not going to swear this is going to work, but I'm going to give it my all. And we're going to see if that will actually stay floating, or maybe what we should do is add the other blocks to it to make sure that we have enough support for it. So I put those other blocks back because I was completely running out of room, and I had to destroy the other hover vessel starter. So let's go back into here, and I don't want to make it out of wood, of course, because that would be kind of silly. So let's get these steel blocks, and the thing to do with these is make sure that this core is not, just like the base, is not near like the front of the ship, because if it is, you're going to be sorry, and you're going to regret that decision, because then if it gets destroyed, then you're kind of screwed because there's nothing you can do. So I'm going to start by making a frame around this. I know it's a little crooked, but you know, it is what it is. And I'm going to make a good sized little area. I'm trying to press F and go sideways, and I need to press D, and let's just go ahead and make a decent sized basically protection around that core to keep it safe. And so you can see that we're already getting it, you know, fairly protected. So looks like there's 2 in front of it, so let's go and do 2 in back of it, and then we will do 2 on this side. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we will just continue doing this, building this out until we get it to the size that we want. I'm gonna have to obviously make more blocks. I made 50 of them, but this is going really fast. So, not the building, but the blocks are going really fast. So, you can see what I'm doing here. So, we got that. And we are definitely going to have to put some more out here because we want to put the cockpit out here. And I want the cockpit to be quite a ways away from that core. And we're going to have to also get stuff on here so this thing will float up in the air. And then we can, you know, put on some of the other pieces that we need to put on. Now, I'm going to be one block short, of course. So I'm going to make some more steel blocks, and I will be back with you guys as I continue building this, and I'll give you guys a progress report as I go. So we'll see you guys in just a minute. So I am using my drone right now to continue building on this, and I was looking at my cockpit. And actually I do need to put another row out here because there's 3 out this way and it looks like there's only 2 out this way. So, but I can put stuff on here. Now my cockpit is right here. And you can see the cockpit is kind of large and I don't want that right directly behind there because if it gets destroyed, then, you know, they can easily shoot out that core too. So I'm actually just going to see about extending this out quite a ways and then see about making this even bigger because it's gonna have to be pretty big. It's gonna be fairly weighty, but if for any of those of you who have watched my Space Engineers videos, you know that these things are gonna be big and fairly weighty, and the same thing applies to this game too. So all these games have the same kind of thing where you have the mass, and then that mass is also going to affect the performance of said vehicle, whatever it is. Now this game does not have any sort of wheels or anything in it like Space Engineers does, but you do have the hover vessel or the motorcycle, I guess, is the only thing that has the wheels. But that's the only thing. You can make that, but you know, up in, you know, on the terrain and stuff, it's fine. But these things will also work good for getting around. They're good for moving fast, and they can get you in some pretty good places. So I'm going to continue building on this and just see if I can make this be, you know, pretty good, because I actually do need it to be pretty good size just to be able to, you know, get around and do the things that I need to do. And it's going to be easier than walking around this whole darn thing if I just use my drone, because that isn't going to take up any food for me or anything, you know, it isn't going to take any energy is what I mean. So, yeah, I'm out of blocks. I'm about to go get the rest of those blocks out of there, and I'm going to make it out probably about that far, and then we'll put on the cockpit. So, we'll see you guys here in just a sec, and I think I'm going to try to put some stairs or something out here so I don't have to always jump up here on both sides and figure that out. So, see you guys in just a minute. Okay, so I am going to place a cockpit right here. Then I'll put some more blocks down underneath it. And that'll be a little ways away from my core right there. And then I can start putting on some of these other things to help myself. I'm going to put a fridge on here in case I find any food that I need. O2 station. All of these things are going to go on there. So that's going to help me out a lot. And then I'll fill up the Promethium generators with the Promethium packs, or the fuel tank with the Promethium packs, and have some ammo box and all this stuff. Nothing needs to be connected by any sort of tubes or anything like other games, but you know, that's the way this game is played. So I am going to see about putting a lot of this extra stuff on there, and I need to find my cargo boxes. As soon as I get those and get a lot more stuff loaded on here, I will be with you guys. See you in a sec. Okay, so behind the cockpit, I went ahead and put the fuel tanks and some cargo boxes and kind of put it over that core to keep that protected. I'm also going to put stuff underneath to keep that even more protected. I'll put another layer of pieces down here, and then I'm going to come to here, and I'm also just going to go ahead and put a few pieces in here like this, just to keep that even on the front. Now, this isn't going to be a pretty vehicle, but, you know, it will work. And, you know, what I might actually do is make those angled in or something. So, let me see if I can find some pieces that will, like that. And figure out how to get them turned. Like that, and then I can do it like that, and then I can come over here, reclaim this one right here, and go to 9, same thing, just turn you around like that. Put you in there like that. It's not going to be, like I said, super prettiest thing, but it will work, and that will give it kind of a little bit of a form and function. And then I'm going to have to figure out some more pieces to put on there. I have an armor locker, and I have the RCS, and I have a whole lot of pieces to put on there, so I need to get working on this thing. Let me put the fridge on as well, so I can access this stuff. I'm going to probably put on some sort of like a moving top or something like that to make that work. So, let me see if I put the fridge back here. I can put that right there, and then yes, and I can actually access this top part, hopefully fairly decently. I don't know how this is going to work, but we will see. So put the fridge there, and this should be the RCS. That is. So I'm probably going to put those right back here. At least I'll probably have to put in another one, but we will see how it goes, if it turns or if it doesn't turn or whatever. So, oh, there's a generator, so I'm going to have to put that guy in there too somewhere. So let's figure out a place for him, and maybe we'll just like lay him down right here, right next to these. And then we will turn you like that and slide you right up there. Now remember to watch the lines, because they will tell you which way these things turn and, you know, all that stuff. An armor locker that I will probably place right on the other side, and again I can do it like that. Lay you down, turn you around like that, and that way if I need to change armor or whatever, I can just do that. Now I'm going to put a top over this so that I can access all this stuff, because I'm going to need to. I'm also going to need to put in my O2 station and my O2 tank. So let's go and get these two ready. And now my O2 station is again a little bit bigger, but I think what I should do is maybe I will see about putting it like this right here, and turn it like that. That's my O2 station, and then my tank I can put right there, and that way I have a nice little flat area with which to work with everything, and then I can put, like I said, another RCS if I need to in there or whatever. So I am going to continue working on this, and I'll catch up with you guys here in just a minute. Okay, so I got thrusters on. There's also a warning that some more drones will be approaching. So I have thrusters going side to side, one on each, two on each side, going to the left and the right, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 going down. I'm going to have some going up. I need to have some going forwards and backwards. For the forward ones, I'm actually going to use these so I can go forward a lot faster. And then, of course, the backwards one, I will just use these. And I will probably make a few more. I think I have some more ready, but we will see. And, let's go ahead and get out our motorcycle so we can go out there and get those drones whenever they come. And let's get another bite. And the drones will be coming, of course, from that way. Just so that, you know, because everybody knows if you've been watching. For those of you who are new to this channel, thank you for coming here. Thank you for watching me, and thank you for subscribing. And to all the other ones who have been here, thank you for your views. They are very important, and they do help us out a lot. So, I do really appreciate it. So, here are some drill charges. Now we can actually make the tier 2 drill because we have the matrices. So now that we have those, let's just go ahead and go to weapons and items, and let's find the tier 2 drill, which is going to be that one right there. And let's just go ahead and make that because now we have the matrix. And I have a whole bunch more of these blocks because I'm definitely going to be needing them, and I might as well be needing them, and I might as well just go ahead and get, you know, these extra thrusters. If I don't need them, I can always put them back. So I'm going to make 50 more of these, or I am making 50 more of these. Here are the hover engines, and of course the fuel packs. I have some spotlights, and I'm going to place the guns on the top. And once that drill is made, I still have the other drills, so, you know, that's really not that big of a deal. And I also have a little bit of ammo for it, but I think I actually used my last pack. So maybe what I'm going to do is just go and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make 5 of those, which is 10. So that's going to help us out a lot. And then, well, actually, that'll only be 5. But that's all right. That'll help. Let's see how much fuel we have left. 39. Oh, there they are. Ooh, yikes, yikes. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? I don't know why it's not shooting. Why are you not shooting? This is not good. I died. Now it's going to try to destroy my base. Yay, again. Oh man, this sucks. Alright, well, do this again. See if we can earn it. Oh, I don't know why that's happening. Why are you not shooting, man? I don't know what's going on. Yikes, come on. Get out of here, girlfriend. Oh, man, died again. This is not going well. I don't know what happened to my base. I don't know why the darn thing isn't shooting. I don't understand unless I turn something off. I don't think I did. I guess I will just have to find out. Come on, get running. Oh, come on, go. Oh Oh, that, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh man. What are you doing? Come on. Not good, not good at all. Oh, I got wrecked, and I don't exactly know why that happened. I have no clue. Oh boy, not good. Oh man. Not good at all. Look at that. Look at that damage. Alright, well, I guess I'll work on repairing my base now, and I have no power. I have no energy. Not good. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, so, I got my base fairly rebuilt, and I tore down the old one. I left where the hover vessel is for right now, and I will get this going in a little bit. There's supposed to be another drone attack, so, one thing to know is, when that drone attack warning comes, do not quit the game, because they will still come, but when you reload they will be a lot closer and you may not have a chance to defend your base. And I think I know why my base got destroyed, because I wasn't thinking about it, but like I said, if you go to P and then you go to, let's say, your cannon, and you have all these things right here like other factions, alien, stuff like that, I had unchecked alien. And I think that was my mistake, was doing that, because then it allowed those alien ships to just come in and blast my base with their rockets, and that's why my base got destroyed. So I had put down another core right over here in the ground, and when I did, I need some more food here shortly, but when I did, it didn't actually connect to the base, and I could not put it inside my base, because since there was already a base here, or was a base there, it wouldn't allow me to put another one in there. So I put it down here, but it was not connected to the base. So yeah, that's my base, where I kind of extended some blocks out this way and tried to connect it, but because it wasn't on it technically, it didn't work. So I just opted for a new one, and I actually have stairs going up into it. It's a lot smaller. I don't have everything in that I did, but I do have a lot of things in here. And I was having a heck of a problem trying to figure out what was going on, why I couldn't get a lot of these parts back from my base that was over here, because it was no longer my base. I was just getting a few little sprinkles of stuff here and there, and that is what happens when you are not thinking about it and you do that. So I am rebuilding my base. I'm still in the process of it. I pretty much got it done. I sealed off. I'm probably gonna have a couple of doors. I may have a couple of windows. I'm probably gonna have doors there and there where the stairs are. I got my fridge, food processor. I need my ammo locker, which I'll probably put right, or my armor locker, I guess that is my ammo locker. Probably put it over here somewhere, and it's a lot smaller, but I can always extend it out like this way. That's why I'm leaving these two places open, so I can extend it out. without having to take these blocks out. Now, because this is my base now, I can take this, my multi-tool, and retrieve blocks, and I will actually get my blocks back instead of just a random little few blocks here or there, or even a lot of the parts that I ended up with in here, like the mechanical tubes and, you know, stuff like that, because that's what I was getting. So I'm gonna wait for the drones to come and I guess see what happens. So do not turn off a lot of these things when you are setting up your cannon and stuff. Make sure the factions alien prey are like the bugs or the parasaurs and stuff like that. They can be on there, but the predators would be spiders, raptors, etc., things that prey on you. Leave all these things on too, so that way if there's any big ships that come by, it will shoot at them. Not that there are big ships that come by, but if there are, you know, it can blast those out of the sky too. I just thought the prey or the aliens was like these things out here, but it isn't. So just an FYI for you guys, and then we will continue this, and kind of had to take a bit of a break because it was really frustrating, and I will finish this ship and then we will see about getting ourselves going. And you can see I'm in the ship now. If I go to V, then you can, and press Alt, then you can see how the ship is actually looking. I need to get some spotlights or something on this thing. I need to repair all the pieces. Looks like I have a piece missing there. They were definitely trying to do some damage, so we're going to see what happens, and we will continue this. Now, when you get out, you will be like on top of your cockpit, just so you guys know and are aware of that. But I want to have a door back here, too, that I can walk on top of this stuff and actually be able to access all of these items. Now, you can see, okay, now that's a second warning that I have still not gotten any attacks, so we're going to see what happens here. I have the cannon on the roof, and to show you guys, I did use my drone again, and I put it right up there, and that's how that worked. And now I'm just gonna wait and see if any drones do come and attack. That's still that vessel that's just up there in the sky. That's why I'm building the hover vessel, so maybe I can go and blast it and actually get parts from it or whatever. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens here. So hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully the drones will come and they can get owned this time. And yeah, and they need to get a lot of stuff. I'm running low on iron. I have a bit of silicon, but not a lot. So yeah, I am definitely a hurting unit. So I also protected my core better. And I put this over my core. I can always remove it once I get everything built up, and maybe even like some there are another set of blocks in here that I might put on the outside just to keep myself even more protected. And that's these armored concrete blocks, so I might even put those and just take out these blocks, you know, and then put on the armored concrete blocks and use these blocks for like the floors and whatever. So that's what I'm going to be working on, and let's wait for the drones, see what happens. And it says they're coming, but I have yet to see any drones. I think there was a glitch or something when I took out the cores or whatever, when I retook out this other core, or when the other one got damaged. So I'm not too sure, but I guess we will be finding out. So I'm going to go do some mining, go do some resource gathering, and yeah. I will catch up with you guys in a little bit, and we will probably have to continue the hover vessel in the next episode because I am desperately needing resources. So I apologize for the inconvenience of this. It was a bad lesson learned, but something that probably a lot of people maybe didn't know. I should have known, but I didn't, so that's on me, so obviously, because it's my video. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. That was kind of a really super duper bad mistake that cost me dearly because I had to make 2 cores, and yeah, so I will get my my ammo thing re-put back in here after I get some more resources, and I'm going to be doing that in just a little bit. And this has been a disaster. So yeah, we'll just see what happens. Okay, so I went ahead and gathered a whole bunch of the iron and copper and silicon, and so I have that in here now. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of copper and silicon. I was down to the last little bit, and iron. So I had to go and gather resources, like I said. So I am going to continue working on this ship. I don't have a lot of time left in this episode to do so because of the snafu. So, one thing that I did do is I also made the tier 2 drill. And that's this one right here. And so right here it says drill T2. And I am going to go ahead and put this one on my bar too so that you guys can see, and I'm going to do a little comparison for you guys. So let's come over here to where that other core was, and this is the tier 2 drill, and I'm going to go to the tier 1 drill. Now you guys of course remember seeing this one, so you know, it does pretty good. It mines fairly decently. So you guys can see, you know, it took a little bit of the ground down. You see it, you see what it's doing, you see how it's going down. This one takes these drill charges right here. So they're kind of like these, but these are for the multi-tool that I have right here. So the green ones are the multi-tool, and the kind of the turquoise aquamarine ones are the drills. So this is the drill 2, and this one is a lot different. And you can see it also goes a lot farther away. That's taking stuff down, and it's taking it down a lot faster. So I was mining all that stuff with this one, and I got that much ore and from that. So you guys can see what all this one does. It's an amazing machine. I also made a whole bunch of purified water, so I can make a whole bunch of other stuff from that. I can make some oxygen. Well, guys, I think that's, yep, that's radioactive fog. Oh, that's nasty. I have never seen the radioactive fog, but I've heard about it. Not good. Ooh, not good, and I don't think it's gonna do us any good. So yeah, I probably don't want to be messing around with that. So confetti moss scrapings, I did get that out there. I was going around trying to find some of that, and just when I was mining, so I did get quite a few things. I have enough energy in here for a little while, so until that guy up a ways, I'm going to put my things that catch the sunlight back on, and I'm going to put my armor locker back over here. Not my ammo locker, that's that. My armor locker, because I said that previously. So, I'm going to get this stuff done, and we will build the thing, and I will get this going, and I guess we're going to have another, yeah, attack. So, I guess that we will do this. So, I will talk to you guys later. I'll let you guys know if they actually come. And this is the Fudge 3004. This is Empyrion Galactic Survival. This is a mess that I have to get rebuilt again, but I think it's going to work out better or whatever. And I also took out that block and just put a small slab over my core, and then that way I can still kind of walk on it if I want to. It's easier to walk on it that way. So just thought I would show you guys that. So you guys have a great day, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.